This is M55150. If you know, or 151, excuse me, if you know and love Juniors and you have to have them on your holiday table, will you please give us a call? Our testimonial lines are open, 800-395-1601. This is a 6-pound offering of cheesecake and layer cake as a sampler from Juniors to your holiday table. It's a one-day only price of $66.42. I've never seen it like that before. 3 easy payments of $22.14 are also available. Alan Rosen is here from Juniors.
Here.
Welcome back, my friend. Do you want to do a little elbow tap?
Yes, I got a little cold.
I know. He's being very sweet not to share it. Tell us about why a sampler and what the flavors are.
So each one of these is a cheesecake layer cake. So they're inside each one is a big piece of New York style cheesecake. So we've been making cheesecake layer cakes for a long time. We've never made a sampler like this before. And the largest cake we sell here on QVC is right here, Mary. So this first flavor is raspberry white chocolate. So people remember a couple of years ago we started making white chocolate in the cakes. So you have yellow chiffon cake, you have a raspberry mousse, raspberry and whipped cream, just to hold that cheesecake in place. Here we have New York style cheesecake, which is New York style cheesecake infused with white chocolate right in the middle. Then we have more of that mousse. Then we have more of the yellow cake. I get another fork because there's so many layers going on here. Then here we have a white chocolate mousse on top, so it's really thick and creamy, but it's a mousse made with white chocolate. And then we have a raspberry infused whipped cream on top.
Are you kidding me?
And then the back is all covered with white chocolate shavings.
This is perfection.
So each one of these cakes has to be set up in a pastry ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. Then the frosting on top, you know, the whipped cream, and then the white chocolate on the back.
That's out.
So if you could just hold that for me.
Whoa,
thank you.
I'd be happy to. Okay, so that's just one.
You're going to get 4. Okay, and each one of these quarters is a pound and a half. So a lot of people like to treat each one of these like a whole cake. So you could have raspberry white chocolate as a whole cake, and instead of it being round, it's just a quarter. Next, we have our Devil's Food Cheesecake, which is one of our most popular items, but it's really gooey and rich.
Look at all of that chocolate, and I love seeing something for the chocolate lover at our holiday table. This is absolute perfection, and only Juniors can do it this well. Look at those layers, Alan.
So here, dark chocolate cake on the bottom, as you can see. Homemade chocolate fudge.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Everybody in the control room just passed out. I'm sorry.
New York style cheesecake right there. More fudge to hold it in place. Dark chocolate cake. A thick layer of fudge on top. Let me get another fork so I can show you that. Generous, thick layer of chocolate fudge on top.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Large chocolate chips on top. And then on the back, chocolate shavings around the back.
Oh,
so if you like chocolate layer cake and cheesecake, you have 2 desserts in one right there.
And that's 1.5 pounds.
Each one. So this total cake is 6 pounds. Each quarter is a pound and a half. 4 to 6 servings out of each quarter. So if you're having a big group, no problem. If you want to use each one of these, as I said, for a different entertaining occasion, just take whatever you want out of the box, wrap the whole box in plastic, keep it in your freezer for up to 6 months.
Okay, more than 800 already ordered, and we've only gone through 2 of the flavors. We still have 2 more to go. Is that the carrot?
No, this is the tiramisu cheesecake.
That's even better. Tiramisu is not easy to make.
No.
So how is this possible in a cheesecake layer cake combo?
Well, so what we did was we took this fresh espresso into the cheesecake. So you'll see in the center there is a cappuccino cheesecake. We just take regular espresso, not decaf, because tiramisu in Italian means pick-me-up, as you know better than most. Okay. Mascarpone cheese, cream cheese, a shot of espresso, dusted with cocoa on top as any perfect, and there we have a cappuccino whipped cream and then white cake crumbs to dust the outside. Tony, you want to try the cappuccino?
I was just going to say, I think I hear a mild amount of crying in my ear. There's folks upstairs that say that this is absolute torture. Tony Notaro is going to come out and have a bite with us because, of course, I cannot eat the cake. It breaks my heart, but I cannot. And Tony, I do believe. Tony, do you know good cheesecake? Do you know good?
And good tiramisu.
And good tiramisu. Before I eat this, because if Alan says it's good, he should. It's his company.
Exactly.
I don't work for his company.
No.
But I have to tell everybody something. I've been eating Junior's cheesecake since I've been 12 years old. That's over 50 years.
Wow.
If you're a Brooklynite, you know Junior's cheesecake.
Yeah, you do.
It is the best in the world.
It's an institution.
So I mean, I used to go and
Thank you,
get your
Tony. I
chicken in a
appreciate
pot.
it. That's
And
right.
then
You're
cheesecake.
dating yourself.
I'm going back a ways.
You're dating yourself.
Here we go.
I'm gonna put this one down.
I just tasted some.
Did you?
Yes.
How you feeling?
Great.
How's Chef Tony feeling?
It's good, right?
Does that give
And
you
that
memories?
flavor we don't even sell in our restaurants.
Really?
No.
I didn't know that.
Nope.
All right, I have to compliment you.
Thank you.
It tastes like tiramisu. I can taste the cheesecake too in the background,
Right.
but it's not overpowering the amount of espresso
The amount
that
of
you put in
espresso,
there.
exactly.
So I still have my cheesecake because
Just
that's
about
my
one.
fix.
Just about one shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's absolutely perfect, and the creaminess. Man, I appreciate you inviting me in. I would eat it all. I'm going to take one more bite.
I was gonna say you're
You can
welcome.
take it for the road.
You're welcome to keep.
Thank you.
Listen to me. I'm giving away your cheesecake. That's nice.
okay. It's fine. Last
you know
but
what?
not
Thank
least.
you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. Red velvet.
Perfect.
Red velvet, very appropriate for
perfect.
seasonal. You can get it now, by the way, or Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Right.
Did we tell them that?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We did. I
That's good.
wanted
This
them
one,
to see all
so
four.
our frosting is a cream cheese frosting blended with buttercream.
Mm-hmm.
New York style cheesecake, more of that frosting. Red velvet cake is most similar to like a cocoa infused cake.
Exactly.
And then a thick layer of the frosting on top, and then we finish it with the red cake crumbs
Okay.
all around the back.
If you want it shipped now, we have 400 remaining, and that is it. If you want November 6th, there are about 1,700, and that is it. December 4th is our most popular ship date, and we still have those available as well. Now, 3 easy payments of $22.14 is fantastic, but that $66.42 price tag, it's a one-day only. That means the price goes away at the end of the day or when this cake is gone and there is no auto delivery available, which sometimes we are able to
Right.
offer, but
Nope.
on this one, no, we cannot. This is the biggest sampler offering that Juniors brings to us, and we have it on our special edition of In the Kitchen with David today, and we have it for our 30th anniversary of Christmas in July. This is 6 pounds of Junior's cheesecake layer cake, and you are getting to try 4 at one time.
Again, raspberry white chocolate layer cake cheesecake, devil's food cheesecake, tiramisu cheesecake,
Love that.
and red velvet cheesecake. Each one of these is a layer cake cheesecake. So if you can get a shot of the one I sat up right here, you can see what I mean by that. I usually turn them on the side, but here you can see inside of each cake is a whole 2-pound cheesecake throughout the whole thing. So 2 out of the 6 pounds are pure New York style cheesecake. In this one, the cheesecake is infused with white chocolate.
Alan, 2,000 are gone.
Well, and by the way, these are really hard to make because we have to make whole
You
cakes
kidding?
first. Well, we have to make whole cakes first.
I can't
With
imagine.
5 or 6 layers in rings. We actually use blow torches to get the rings off.
Really?
Then we have to cut them into quarters.
Okay.
And then reassemble them in these samplers to get to the folks at home for the holidays.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you look at the slices, you can slice the pieces however big you want. How does it show up at home?
It's going to show up just like this.
Okay.
Okay, like you see there. It's going to be collared and shrink wrapped inside the box.
Okay.
The box will also be shrink wrapped. Take out whatever you want. Just what I like to tell people to do is just wrap the box in plastic so it doesn't pick up any flavors. Of anything that's in your freezer.
Perfect. And it really is 6 pounds. We put the scale out there to show you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is
And-
6 pounds.
And if there's any portion that's unused, you can refreeze it.
Thank you. If you want the immediate ship, we have 200 remaining, and that is it. If you want the November 6th ship week, we have 1,400 remaining. And if you want the December 4th ship week, we have about 2,800 remaining. And let me just share with you, that is our most popular date. We are also broadcasting to 100 million homes. So when you say 2,800, you may think, oh, that's a good number. No. Not when you broadcast to millions of homes. That is not many to go around. The item number again is M55150. If you're shopping on QVC.com or your mobile apps, that is the absolute best way to get through and place your order now. 3 easy payments of $22.14. I don't see very often on dessert. But let me tell you something, if you've ever tried to make a cheesecake at home, if you've ever tried to make a layer cake at home, yes, it is labor intensive. It can also get a bit expensive once you get all the ingredients together. But now somebody is making it for you, and it's not just anybody, it's Juniors. It's the New York institution. It's the place that when people go on vacation to New York,
Absolutely.
they say, okay, let's go to the Statue of Liberty. Okay, let's go see a Broadway show. We have to go to Juniors.
It's amazing. Yes, we've been in business since Election Day 1950. So 67 years. We've been on QVC since 1995. This recipe, the basic recipe, has not changed 1 ounce in 67 years.
I love that.
No matter how busy we get, no matter how many cakes we need to make the same recipe of cream cheese, fresh eggs, sugar, heavy cream, a touch of vanilla, has not changed in my family's history owning this restaurant, which is forever.
I love that, and I can tell you're proud, and I like to hear that in your voice. And I'm spinning the devil's food because it is absolutely gorgeous. And when you want some chocolate, but you also want some cheesecake, this is what you have been looking for. Over 3,200 have been ordered now. If you want the immediate ship, we have 6 dozen remaining, and that's all. If you want the November 6th ship week, we have 1,200 remaining. And if you want the December 4th ship week, we have 2,500 remaining. This is going fast, and I think it's that one-day only price. I think it's the name, and I think it's all the choice.
And it's the size. As I said, you could consider this 4 separate cakes if you want it.
Absolutely.
And use 1/4. So I was just thinking, people are getting it immediately. They're probably going to use that raspberry white chocolate for their next barbecue.
How about a birthday cake?
How about a birthday cake?
How about a little birthday
They
slice?
might then use the chocolate one or the tiramisu. The only one that's maybe very seasonally appropriate is red velvet, but red velvet's become so popular that people are eating it year-round. Now, years ago, we used to only make it during the holidays, and now we're making it all the time.
You know, I had a red velvet groom's cake.
Did you?
I did. So we love red velvet in my family. So the immediate ship date has sold out. Remember, you are getting 4 varieties of cheesecake layer cake here. The one that is in Alan's hand, that's the one that I think you are going to do little forward rolls for.
I love it.
It smells incredible. It is the white chocolate raspberry. Tell me where you have infused the raspberry again?
Okay, so in here, we made a mousse out of fresh raspberry puree, heavy cream, and sugar. So that's why you have that pink hue to it. It's real fresh raspberry puree, and that's what surrounds that generous layer of cheesecake. And it also surrounds the back there before we put the white chocolate on the back.
Gorgeous. Then we also have the devil's food, which we were just showcasing a moment ago.
Yep.
The red velvet, which is super gorgeous. But that tiramisu, that's the one that you saw our sweet friend, Chef Tony Notaro, came out to have a bite. And I cannot tell you how jealous I am because it smells amazing. You can smell the coffee. You can smell
everything you expect from a traditional tiramisu.
Yeah.
The espresso coffee, the mascarpone cheese, cream cheese, and of course the dusting of cocoa on top.
Look at that piece. That piece is...
And I forgot to tell you, you can see if you look in the layers how we soaked the sponge cake with the espresso right there. If you
what does tiramisu stand for again?
Pick me up.
I love that.
In Italian.
I love that.
So that's why after you have a heavy meal, you want to have a little tiramisu cheesecake.
You need a little pick me up so that you can walk to the car.
Exactly.
We brought in 7,500. If you want November 6th, there are 900. If you want the December 4th ship week, there are only 2,000. Remember, we broadcast to millions of homes. This is a one-day only price. It goes away at the end of the day, and this is the lowest price that this large 6-pound cheesecake layer cake assortment is going to be available today, and it goes away at the end of the day, so don't miss it. And Alan, thank you.
Thank you.
Air kiss to you, my friend. I'm glad you had a nice trip.
Thank you.
You know what? We're going to be right back. We have Rastelli's coming up next.
Hi, my name is Gab from the Home Decor and Toys Buying Office, here to tell you about some of the exciting toys that we are bringing in for CIJ this year. We have the 35th anniversary of Care Bears. We have the Rainbow Heart Bear to celebrate. We're also bringing back Teddy Ruxpin, and he is better than ever. We have the exclusive launch of Holiday Barbie this year. She's super glammed up in her red dress, always ready for a party. Animated plush is also a huge trend for us this year, so we'll be bringing in Spunky, the counting ABC 123 dog, as well as Puppy Ollie, who barks and sings some dog songs as well. So super excited about all of these toys and hope you are as well.
Absolutely love celebrating Christmas in July with all of you at home. Thank you for watching In the Kitchen with David. This is a very special edition because this is the food edition of In the Kitchen with David for Christmas in July. We want to set your holiday table, make the holidays less stressful, make them delicious, and more